Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hope you got your green on today. If not, people are going to be pinching you all day long. Regardless of that, though, I thought I'd make a quick video today to come to you guys and encourage you with one of my favorite prayers, which is the St. Patrick's breastplate prayer. And I thought it was so appropriate today. It is reportedly that St. Patrick wrote this prayer. Others say that anonymous people wrote it. Either way, still a fantastic prayer to encourage your heart today. Supposedly written in 433 AD by St. Patrick before he went to the King of Ireland and shared Christ with him and later saw all of Ireland come to Christ. So today I wanted to bring it to you to encourage you that if you're feeling a little bit down, whether emotionally or spiritually or physically, each of the stanzas here starts with the phrase, I arise today. And I hope that speaks to you today. I hope today is a day that you can rise up today and whatever it is you need to do, whatever things you got going on this weekend with your students, whatever it is, my hope and prayer is that this will be an encouragement to you. So let me go ahead and read it to you. I arise today through a mighty strength, the invocation of the Trinity, through belief in the threeness, through confession of the oneness of the Creator of creation. I arise today through the strength of Christ's birth and his baptism, through the strength of his crucifixion with his burial, through the strength of his resurrection with ascension, through the strength of his descent for the judgment of doom. I arise today through the strength of the love of cherubim, in the obedience of angels, in the service of archangels, in the hope of the resurrection to meet with reward, in the prayers of the patriarchs and the predictions of the prophets, in the preaching of the apostles and in the faith of confessors, in the innocence of the Holy Virgin, in the deeds of righteous men. Are you getting excited yet? And I arise today through the strength of heaven, the light of the sun, the radiance of the moon, the splendor of fire, the speed of lightning, the swiftness of wind, the depth of the sea, and the stability of the earth, and the firmness of rock. I arise today through God's strength to pilot me, God's might to uphold me, God's wisdom to guide me, God's eye to look before me, God's ear to hear me, God's word to speak for me, God's hand to guard me, God's shield to protect me, God's host to save me from snares of devils, from temptation of vices, from everyone who shall wish me ill, afar and near. I summon today all these powers between me and those evils, against every cruel and merciless power that may oppose my body and soul, against incantations and false prophets, against black laws of paganism, against false laws of heretics, against crafts of idolatry, against spells of witches and smiths and wizards, against every knowledge that corrupts man's body and soul. Christ to shield me today against poison, against burning, against drowning, and against wounding, so that there may come to me an abundance of reward. Christ with me, Christ before me, Christ behind me, Christ in me, Christ beneath me, Christ above me, Christ on my right and on my left, Christ when I lie down, Christ when I sit down, Christ when I arise, Christ in the heart of every man who thinks of me, Christ in the mouth of everyone who speaks of me, Christ in every eye that sees me, and Christ in every ear that hears me. Now, I hope that this has encouraged you. It encourages me just to read it, but I hope it encourages you in hearing it. And so my hope and prayer for you today is that you will rise up today and be all that you're supposed to be for Christ's sake, that Christ is before you, Christ is behind you, he is on your left and on your right, he is above you, he is below you, and if Christ is for me, then who can be against me? So be encouraged today, guys. Have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. And I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye.